Alright guys, today I'm going to be trying something completely different. Beaver Chew. Sounds kind of funny. Whoa, almost dropped it. Yes, Beaver Chew. This is a tobacco-less slash nicotine-less, smokeless chew. This is supposed to be the alternative, the healthy alternative to dipping. Now, let me give you a little history of my exposure to dipping. When I was in like ninth grade in high school, a lot of kids smoked. I mean, that's every high school everywhere around the world. You got some kids smoke cigarettes, some kids who smoke pot, some kids who don't do anything. That's just kind of how it is. But smoking was kind of, it was popular. A lot of kids thought it was cool to smoke. But the tail end of high school, when I got to like maybe 11th grade, all of a sudden, some of the cool kids started to dip because they couldn't smoke in class, so they would dip in class. And it was so stupid because everyone had like soda bottles and they'd be like, and they were like, spitting out their spittle juice crap in the bottles. And everyone knew what they were doing, but like no one cared. Teachers didn't care or anything. So everyone got this idea like, oh, that's so cool, man. Yeah, let's go do that. So everyone like started dipping. Everyone, girls, guys. I never got into it. And I never tried it. I just had no interest whatsoever at all. And I knew a couple kids and my friends like who tried it and they ended up swallowing the juice and they threw up and I'm like, no thanks, I'll pass on that one. So I never actually dipped. But I thought this was a cool alternative because a lot of people had sent me messages early on when I started doing tobacco videos. And they said, have you ever dipped? Have you ever tried dipping? Would you want to dip? Can you do dip reviews? No. No interest, really. I mean, with some exceptions, I'll try anything once. If I happen to have dip here, I would give it a shot. I may like it, I may not like it, but I don't have any. But when I was placing my order with pipesandscigars.com, I threw this in the order just because I happened to notice it there on the site. These are $3.50. They do some different flavors. Let's see, they have 7 different kinds of this. Basically, mint chew is what it is. It's all natural mint leaf and like, some sugars and stuff. The Beaver Chew is, actually, I think it's all made by the same brand. Oregon Mint Snuff Co. This is called Beaver Chew. But they also have just regular mint snuff. And I got cinnamon too. But it's by a different company, just different labels on the front. But this is just the regular one. This is supposed to be a mixture of spearmint and peppermint together. And these are $3.50 across the board. They're all $3.50. Some of them are pouches, like individual little pouches, so you have a specific amount each time. But I decided to get the loose stuff. This is basically mimicking regular chew or dip. So I know there's a lot of interest out there because there are a lot of people who do this. And maybe you're looking to quit. This stuff, by the way, is completely recommended by doctors across the U.S. and probably all around the world. There's nothing bad can happen from this. The only thing you may think is that because there's sugars in it, it may promote tooth decay. Because sugar is the only thing really to break down, the enamel on your teeth and stuff. But if you read the label and you go to the website, it uses a maltitol syrup, which is a sugar-free solution derived from corn syrup that does not promote tooth decay. So even dentists will specifically recommend this for their patients who used to dip. And people who do dip, you'll see, I was talking to my dentist about it. I was just asking some questions and stuff, and they said you can tell right away because people have all kinds of sores and lesions and stuff, and like it's all chewed up on the inside of their lips, and it's just nasty and horrible, and it could lead to lip cancer. Some people get it, some people don't. It really just depends. We're all different. But highly recommended. There's nothing bad that can come from this. You could be 10 years old watching this video and I'd say, yeah, go out and get some of this and try it. The benefits to having this, I mean, the real purpose of it is to weed off of dipping. If you already dip, for the nicotine and stuff and you kind of want to quit, but you can't just go cold turkey, this is a great alternative. I wouldn't say just go out and get this for no reason. I'm strange. You should know that by now. I do stuff like that. I get stuff like this for no reason, just to try for you guys. I don't plan to dip at all, so I don't need anything like this, but I thought I'd try it. The benefits to this is mint does 2 things really. The first thing is it freshens your breath, period. So if you happen to be a gum chewing guy or something, or if you happen to just have some stank breath, do yourself a favor, not for you, but pretty much anyone you talk to, and get a can of this and try it out. But in addition to this, it's totally fine to swallow the juice, which if you normally dip, you're naturally just kind of spit into things. You wouldn't want to swallow the juice, but it's completely fine. You could swallow it. In fact, it's very good for your digestion to swallow the juice from this. It's just mint leaves and binders. So, crack it open. It's got a real nice, it's a combo between peppermint and spearmint. It's kind of a sweet peppermint. It smells good. There's how it looks. You can see it's, well, I was going to say it's real sticky, but a little piece fell out, so it's not that sticky. I've seen and touched regular dip. It's definitely stickier than regular chew or dip or whatever. So, you know, it's a little bit on the gummy side. But yeah, it's basically, that's all it is. A bunch of ground peppermint leaf. Totally natural, totally good for you. So you want to just take a little pinch. Now, if you're used to dipping, one of these guys that do the, you know, smack your hand on the tin kind of a thing. It was so annoying. Some of the annoying people that I went to high school with, like little things they all happened to do together because they were like the in crowd. It's just bugged me. This is one of those things. They'd be like, hey man, yeah man, and be like, it's just so annoying. They're basically packing all their dip to the side so they can get in there and get a nice little pinch. Whatever. You don't have to do that with this. In fact, it's pretty ineffective. It kind of just stays. If I get the light on there, it kind of, from this angle on what you're seeing, it kind of looks like horse crap or something. In person, yeah, kind of looks like horse crap. But it doesn't smell like horse crap. It smells really good. So basically the idea here is just like regular dip. You take a little pinch of this stuff. All right. Let me get a decent pinch here. And what you want to do is you want to put it in your lip. I can tell you though, right, just the first try getting this out of the can, it's messy. It's messy, it's falling apart, sticky, gummy. But anyway, basically, you know, pull your lip open or just kind of stick it inside your mouth and work your way around and put it inside your lip. So, yeah, it's definitely a little messy there. Doesn't really want to stay all together either. It's not so fun. But anyway, let me clean up this mess off my desk, and I spilled some. I'll kind of let this do its thing for a little bit. We'll see where it goes. So I have it right here in my lip, just kind of hanging there. I think if you don't normally do this, it would feel weird to you, which it does to me. It's like something's in my lip, like I want to use my tongue to get it out, like it's food or something, but I'm consciously leaving it there. Use my tongue to kind of compress it as time goes on. You get a nice little tingle from the mint doing its job. A couple little pieces floating around the mouth that got loose on me. Basically, that's it. You know, like I said, I got this as a novelty, and for some of the people who asked, I can't directly compare it to, you know, regular dip or whatever because I never did it. I can tell you though that from personal experience, it's definitely stickier and a little messier than regular dip. It's holding fine in the mouth. It doesn't want to fall apart. It's one little ball here. And I'm having to be swallowing the juice. It tastes good. It tastes like, you know, like strong mint tea or something. It's really good. It will probably get stuck in your teeth. I would definitely recommend brushing your teeth very thoroughly when you're done with this. But yeah, I'll just swallow the juice. I probably wouldn't be good at regular dip because I would be swallowing it. And so, yeah, that's pretty much all I could say about it. I mean, it stays in there. It's kind of, you know, actually, I don't know. I really don't know. But I can tell you that if you do have some stank breath, it might be a good alternative for you. If gum just doesn't cut anymore, you may want to just keep this kind of chud in your mouth, or cud. Is that what's called, cud? Like alpacas, they chew their hay or whatever, and then they swallow it to like let the stomach acid kind of break it down a little bit. Then they cough it up back in their mouth and keep chewing it. It's called a cud. It's disgusting. Well, anyway, The only thing I can really tell you, like I said, directly comparing it to it, it's definitely stickier than the real stuff. I don't know how the real stuff feels in your mouth, if it burns you or anything, but I wanted to try this. It's fine. It's nice, refreshing feeling in the mouth. And, you know, as far as I can tell, my breath smells great right now. I would imagine the cinnamon one tastes exactly the same. Maybe I'll try it another time. Basically, when you're all done, you kind of get in there and you spit it out. And it's probably not too pretty looking. Let's see. I don't want to gross you out. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Suppose you could chew it and eat it like I'm doing right now. It's just mint leaf. It's good for you. Chewing it, which you would never do with regular dip, is very refreshing. All those juices are coming out. It's very minty. Kind of on the dry side. Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird experience. I don't know what I was thinking when I got this stuff. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what I was thinking. If I did the regular dip, I can give you a good comparison and a great review, but this is just going to be a random video. I'll call a review. I would really recommend it. I mean, look, I can't tell you what to do, but if you really made the conscious decision to stop dip for health benefits of stopping and all that kind of stuff, or maybe it's just too expensive for you, whatever your reason, if you want to quit, this stuff is a really good alternative. And like I said, it's literally been recommended by dentists and doctors everywhere. There's nothing at all that can come back from this. There's no sugar in it, no like significant sugars. It's not going to damage your teeth at all from being in your mouth. It's only going to make your stomach feel better if you have a stomach ache. I mean, mint is great for your body. So, that's pretty much it. After I've been chewing on it, the mint kind of went away. Yeah, it just kind of tastes like hay. But swallow it, which again, you would never do with dip. You'd be puking your guts out. Yeah, so that's it. That's my review of Beaver Chew. Let me come up with these names. Yeah. $3.50. Honestly, it's worth investigating, I think. Who knows? Maybe I'm strange like that. I like trying different things, but I happen to like it. And occasionally, I will use it like dip to freshen my breath. And when I'm done with it, I'll chew it and swallow it. I would suggest a swig of water to get the stuff off your teeth. Otherwise, you look like you've been chewing on coffee grounds, which would be very impressive to anyone. But other than that, like I said, it's completely healthy. There's nothing wrong with this at all. So if you want to try it, by all means, doesn't matter who you are, no matter how old you are, it's good for you. So that's it. Real quick, I suppose you could make tea out of it. It'd be too expensive to do it that way. But yeah, if you bought it, Tim, and you're like, yeah, that's not for me, the very least you can do is throw it in a tea bag and make some tea. So you won't be out the $3.50. All right, I just want to show you real quick. After I shut the camera off, I grabbed the cinnamon one. Just want to try this one real quick. Basically, same thing, just with cinnamon. Let's see, natural flavors. Yeah, same thing with cinnamon extract. It smells great. I happen to be a huge cinnamon fan, so it smells really good. Same stuff, same exact consistency. Both, like I said, this is just called Mint Snuff, and the other one's called Beaver Chew, but it's put out by the exact same company, the Oregon Mint Snuff Company. So, same crap. Anyway, let's try some of this cinnamon. A little pinch. Oh, wow. I like that. It's literally the same exact crap, just with a cinnamon flavor. But the cinnamon adds a little bit of a punch, a little bit more of a tingle or a burn. Not really a burn. It's not uncomfortable. Very good. I really like it. All right, so that's it. Now I'm really leaving. This stuff is messy. I got little tiny bits of it all over the place. But anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.